This little project is about repurposing. Here we have a horse-hoof writing table from the 19th century. This foot was popular in Europe starting in the 18th century, and it's a pretty unique look. A designer asked us to convert the table into two hanging consoles to be placed on both sides of a doorway. If you look close, you can see we've made cuts across the tabletop for the depth of the new console. We'll use the remainder of the top to form new aprons on the new consoles, as you'll soon see. We're going to remove this big cove molding underneath the top and reuse it in another location. The client has asked us to raise the height from 30 inches to 35 inches on the repurposed consoles. These are the pieces we have to work with. These two parts will be the new tops. We'll try to use as much of the top as we can for other parts. For the new side rails, we'll use the middle of the old top. And the new front apron was taken from the leftover original aprons. These are our new console bases after rough cutting. And this is our new top. We've glued in a spacer in the back to reinforce it. And the next thing is to run a new back rail between the two side rails. But first, we need to square up these side rails. You can see the scribe lines here. We're going to use a router template to trim up to these scribe lines. Here you see we've inserted a 1 by 5 inch back rail and glued it in using a grooving cutter. And back there is our new extension section. This is made up of leftover apron and pieces of the top for the side rails. We milled up a new back rail and glued them up with biscuits. We glued the extension section onto the base with biscuits, and we'll add some glue blocks later. Again, this front rail was taken from the original apron leftover. This piece is bare because we had to strip it and bleach it to lose the imprint from the shell decoration that was on it. We'll make what's left of it go away soon. And here's what it looks like from the back at this point. You see there's quite a bit of new wood, but none of it will show. We made up this band molding to hide the joint. We'll return that around the side rails. And we'll go back and get that cove molding we took off earlier and install that after the top is on. You can see we've gotten the shell imprint to pretty much disappear with bleaching. And we've also bleached the new molding piece to get a better color match. We have that band molding installed now, and the top has been fastened into place. And now we're ready to install the original cove molding back in under the top. So this is our complete console set, ready for color matching. We've already given the new wood a coat of shellac, and then we'll fill these nail holes. So now here we are, all stained and ready for a final polish and wax coat. This is after our final coats of polish and wax and ready for delivery and installation. This is the back of the piece all stained dark. We don't send things out with new wood showing raw. And the consoles are now installed in the client's house on either side of the double doorway. And that's how it's done.